This is Ylem. He's an Ironman account, and his lifelong goal is to wear this thing, the max cape. To achieve this goal, Ylem must at least have level 99 in all 28 skills. And right now, we only have 3 skills completed, which means we have 25 skills left to get that beloved max cape. This is Man of Iron. We have reached an important turning point in our journey to unlocking Prifddinas. As of now, we have a long list of tasks to complete. We've got quests to be quested, skills to be skilled, and me giving myself long motivational speeches to continue. But we're getting really close to unlocking Prif, even if it doesn't feel like it. Here's the list of tasks we're dealing with. It's worth noting that getting 75 woodcutting and summoning are the first 2 things on this list. These 2 skills will be easy to do. Simply complete reoccurring daily tasks on a daily basis. It's simple, but very effective. However, if we make our way lower down the list, this is where it's going to be less easy. Unlocking managing miscellanea will be our first step to do on this list. It's going to be our only method of obtaining materials for construction training. So it's critical, which is why we're doing Ernest the Chicken. And Sheep Herder? Nothing like good old Sheep Herder, right? Perfect. 1 down, 3 to go. Come here, sheepy. You're going too far, buddy. You're going too far. Really? That is stopping him from moving? Yeah, 2 done. Now we just get the red and blue one. God, why are they so freaking far? Oh my god, I don't remember them being this freaking far away from the pen. Turn! Not that way. What are you doing? Are you serious? What the hell is that? No. Last one. Perfect. Alright, there's Sheep Herder done. We got 8 quest points, and the only reason we were doing that is because we needed some quest points to even start questing for Throne of Miscellanea, which is the quest we require. First quest, Merlin's Crystal. Alright, that one was easy. We're up to 57 quest points now. And second, Shield of Arov. There we go, Shield of Arov done. Honestly, these quests are kind of boring, so I really have nothing to show you other than me completing them. But this next one is the Prifddinas Trials, and it requires you to get Raw Shark. I don't have 76 fishing, so I'm just gonna steal the Raw Shark. I don't see how he can use a sword. Now I'm bare-fisted. I don't think this is fair. Sounds like I'm throat punching him, dude. Oh my god. That was way too long. And there's the Prifddinas Trials complete. And oh my god, that's a lot of lamps. 62 quest points now. And this is what all those quests have been leading up to. Throne of Miscellanea. Quest officially started. There it is. Throne of Miscellanea done. Now we have Managing Miscellanea available. However, if we actually check the Managing Miscellanea, we actually can't do the hardwoods, which is exactly what we need. It requires another quest, which is called Royal Trouble. Thankfully, we're already here, so we can start right now. There it is, Royal Trouble completed. Alright, and that unlocks hardwoods. We're just going to max it out really quick. And now, that's totally done. We can now just wait on that until we get enough materials to start doing construction. So in the meantime, let's do our next step, which is Dungeoneering. I don't know how I ended up here, but I'm here. I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. If you have no idea what that was, that's the summer event that's going on in RuneScape. It's really useful if you want to AFK some skills, and honestly, I was going to take advantage of it. The good news is slowly doing Dungeoneering actually helped me get summoning and woodcutting done in the meantime. I think that's it. 75 summoning. We got now woodcutting and summoning done, which is actually much bigger than you think. And that's because woodcutting and summoning were time-gated skills. Now that they're out of the way, we can just grind out Dungeoneering and construction. And of course, that means I'm going to return to this beloved dunge hole so we can get just a good amount of Dungeoneering before we go to Demonheim, because that freaking godforsaken place I don't like. Ha! Level 70 Dungeoneering. It's pretty nice. Really easy level right there. Demonheim. I don't think I've been here for like 2 years or something stupid. I don't even remember. Ooh! A magic level? 65 magic? Hope we get to see a couple of those. And that's 71 Dungeoneering somehow. I didn't know I was that close, actually. Was it really that close the whole time? Well, I'm not going to complain. 71 Dungeoneering, and now we just got 4 levels to go. Haha, joke's on you. I'm not using melee. Oh, oh no. Not this one. I hate Stomp. I hate this one. Where the heck did he drop it? 72. It's good. The XP's really starting to rack up, which is amazing, but it's still Dungeoneering at the end of the day, so it's really freaking boring. They need to update this skill for sure, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Oh my god, is that another level? Yeah, it is. 73 Dungeoneering. Holy crap, it's really flying now. Alright, that's it. Let's get out of here, yes. 75 Dungeoneering. It's kind of curious how many dungeon tokens we have. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I do not know what I'm going to buy with it, but for now, we have a ton, and we can just save it. With the Dungeoneering skill now complete, that leaves us with one skill left. Construction. However, there's a twist. At the current moment, Gielinor has had a few changes recently. Jagex has added new places to Gielinor, like Fort Ferinthry and the Woodcutter's Grove. These places are unique. You have to build these places from the ground up using the construction skill. Since building the fort and the grove will not only provide us with construction XP, but will also provide us with some very useful places to train skills such as woodcutting, I believe this is an excellent option for training construction. But it doesn't stop there. Currently, there's an event going on called the Golden Cape Hunt. As of recording, I've obtained 7 out of the 8 shards required to obtain it. And the cherry on top of all this is that the last shard required to obtain the cape requires us to complete a quest, which also happens to be the quest that allows us to build Fort Ferinthry and the Woodcutter's Grove. Do I need to explain further? You may be wondering why I'm at Kildegrim right now. Well, there happens to be a stonemason here, and he happens to sell limestone bricks, which is the material I require to build the fort. And yes, I know you can buy this later on when you actually start building Fort Ferinthry, but I'm going to need a lot of bricks anyway, so this is my only real method of obtaining them. That's not completely stupid, like mining it. So, yep, and all that just to turn it into stone wall segments. And I think this is quest started. There we go. New foundations. We're going to start this. I knew I'd be doing this at some point. But we need so many freaking bricks, it doesn't even matter. We're going to keep buying from Kildegrim as well, I think. Alright, enough of that. Let's start building here. I'm having a blast. Oh, that's our first tier of the building done. Alright, and that's the front gate now complete. Let's go start the rear one, I think. And that's the rear one now done. This is going pretty quick. Yes, 65 construction as well as completing that wall. Alright, we're actually on our last wall here. We just got this one and then we're completed. It looks pretty good now. It's just kind of empty. Alright, quest completion. Now that we finished the first quest, we gotta finish the second one, which actually has some requirements. We gotta get the town hall, command center, and the chapel built. And all of those require us to get oak frames, which obviously means oak logs. And instead of trying to fill my inventory by mining all that, I'm gonna make the wood box. Yep, we're gonna be here for a while. We gotta build a 4 ton of frames for this. And 4 tons of frames it was. That was ridiculous. The good news is it's over, and we can now start building the buildings. Oh wow, we got a level. 66 construction, and that, I believe we can now start the quest. Yep, that's it. That was the last building. We're all set. Let's get this quest started. And that's Murder on the Border complete. Next quest, Unwelcome Guests. Oh, 67 construction. Nice. Yes, quest completion. We got the Golden Cape Shard, so that's the last one. We can now craft up the Golden Cape. Oh my god. It exists. Oh yeah, baby. Now back to construction. Yes! 75 construction. It's officially done. The skill grind is officially complete. Another check to put next to another skill. That means the next and last thing to do is start the monumental task of completing all the quests required to unlock Prif. There are 12 quests that need to be completed. Some long, some short, and some very annoying. But it needs doing. So, first quest on the list, making history. That's complete. Plague City next. You get the idea, right? There's Biohazard done. Underground Pass is completed. Now we're at 79 quest points. Alright, Regicide done. That's complete. Another 3 quest points achieved. Gets us up to 82 quest points. Perfect. Morning's End Part 1 completed. And this is where stuff starts to take a turn for the more annoying. Morning's End Part 2 is the next quest, and it requires a Death Talisman to complete the quest. Yeah, we don't have a Death Talisman, so we need to talk to some guy named Thorgal to get one. His requirements for the talisman are to get 50 unique items. Not great, but at least we do have an option. Even if that option means coming back to Thorgal 3 times, because we don't have the inventory space to do it once. Alright, Thorgal, you've had your fun. Here's your rest of your darn pieces for this freaking Death Talisman. Thank you. Oh, it feels great to be done with that. Oh my god, that list is a nightmare fuel. There we have it. Morning's End Part 2 complete. That only took forever. The good news is the next quest, which is Within the Light, is just a puzzle. The bad news is I'm stupid and I don't know how to do it. No, really, this took way longer than I'd like to admit. That's Within the Light complete. And that brings us to our last and final quest, Plague's End, which consists of quite a lot, but we're going to be primarily focusing on the ending, which is killing the Dark Lord and solving all the puzzles. Now, none of it's necessarily hard, but since I have super duper low combat gear, it's going to be a bit rough. Now, if you didn't know, the Dark Lord is fought in 8 stages, and it goes pretty smoothly because you can bank in between each one. Stage 1 through 4 went pretty well. We got each and every single one of them. However, we were left with 3 food. That means we had to bank for stage 5 of the fight. And to be honest, it went pretty badly. This is terrible. Down to 1 food. Yeah, my accuracy's just extraordinarily low, so this is really, really hard. Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a better strategy than that. And thankfully, I did. Since we have basically level 80 range and a black salamander to go with it, why not just use range? And to add on top of that, we could also use a war tortoise, which would make it pretty much impossible to kill us. Dude, our DPS is way better. It's actually ridiculous. I haven't even used anything, really. This is crazy. Should have just used it in the first place. Oh boy, was I right. It actually went so well, I didn't even realize that I finished off the Dark Lord. Oh, that's the end. Wow. Alright. Range is just so much better. Oh, it is. But guess what? Yes! Plague's End is complete! Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. Oh, it's unlocked. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, guys. Look, it's unlocked. It's Prifddinas. Ylem has officially done it. There we go. Prifddinas, lodestone unlocked. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. Now, we didn't get any 99s in this episode, but I think that's okay. Because, well, we just jumped over the biggest hurdle we had for our account. Which means we can do whatever we want. Now, the big grind starts.
Both today and yesterday.